The Girl in the Picture, based on the real 1990 Polaroid mystery. Today's story starts with a photograph, one that shouldn't exist. Viewer discretion, seriously advised. It's June 1990, Port St. Joe, Florida. A woman named Vicki Wells stops at a convenience store parking lot. On the ground, near her tire, a Polaroid photo lying face down. She picks it up and instantly drops it. The picture shows a teenage girl and a young boy sitting in the back of a van. Both have duct tape across their mouths. Both look terrified. And in the background, a paperback novel. The cover perfectly clear. It's a book released just 1 month earlier, meaning the photo was new. Vicki drives straight to police. Officers confirm the film stock, Polaroid 600, discontinued batch, manufactured only in 1989. They put the picture on the news that night, and the world sees it. Within days, hundreds of calls flood in, but one stands out. A family in New Mexico says, "The girl in that picture looks exactly like someone they knew, a girl named Tara Calico, who had gone missing almost a year earlier. Tara was 19 when she disappeared. She'd gone out for a bike ride near her home in Belen, New Mexico. She never came back. Her mother had looked for her every day since. And when she saw the Polaroid, she whispered, 'That's her. That's my daughter.' Even the scar on the girl's leg matched Tara's. But there was more. In the picture, the girl was holding a paperback, My Sweet Audrina by V.C. Andrews. Tara had been reading that same book the week she vanished. The FBI got involved. They traced the picture's origin, a white Toyota van seen outside that same convenience store 30 minutes before Vicki found the photo. The driver, never identified. The image itself showed clues the naked eye missed, reflections on the window, faint handwriting on the border, numbers etched in the film. Some believed the handwriting was coordinates. When mapped, they pointed to a shallow grave site in Florida. No remains were found. In 2008, nearly 2 decades later, a sheriff reviewing old evidence found something new. 2 more Polaroids, both showing the same girl, same boy, different locations. In one, she's lying on a blue striped sheet. In another, she's against a dark wall, eyes open, expression empty. Experts confirmed all 3 photos were taken with the same camera, the same day. And then, the story twisted. In 2019, a Netflix documentary revealed that Tara Calico might not have been Tara at all, but a girl named Suzanne Savakis. Suzanne had been kidnapped as a child by a man who called himself Franklin Floyd. He raised her under a false identity, posed as her father, and later married her. He had also abducted multiple children across states under new names. When FBI agents finally tracked him down, Floyd admitted one thing. "That picture? I took it, but you'll never know where they are." The boy in the photo was later identified as one of the kidnapped children. The girl, DNA proved it was indeed Suzanne. She had been murdered years before the photo surfaced, meaning someone else placed that Polaroid in the parking lot long after her death. To this day, no one knows why the picture was made, or what happened to the boy sitting beside her. Some photos capture memories. This one captured something no one was meant to see. If you spotted the hidden name in the story, comment it below. I'll pin the first one who finds it. The Watcher House, based on the true events of 657 Boulevard, Westfield, NJ. Today's story is disturbing, but what makes it worse is that it really happened. Viewer discretion is advised. In 2014, Derek and Maria Broadus bought what they thought was their dream home, a 6-bedroom colonial house on 657 Boulevard, Westfield, New Jersey. Tree-lined streets, quiet neighbors, American flags on porches. They'd worked their whole lives for this. Derek was a senior vice president at an insurance firm. Maria was a social worker and stay-at-home mom. They had 3 kids, 5, 8, and 10. On June 2nd, just days after closing on the house, Derek was at the property alone, painting the hallway. It was after 9 p.m. when he went out to check the mailbox. Inside, a thick white envelope. No return address. Only 3 words written in shaky handwriting. To the new owner. He opened it. The first line said, "Dearest new neighbor at 657 Boulevard, allow me to welcome you to the neighborhood." At first, it sounded friendly, but the tone changed almost instantly. "My grandfather watched the house in the 1920s. My father watched in the 1960s. Now it is my time." The letter went on to list every family member by name. It mentioned the color of the family's minivan, even described the children's exact nicknames, names the couple had never written online. Have they found out what's inside the walls yet? Derek stood frozen in the hallway. He called the police. An officer arrived, read the letter, and said, "I have no idea what to make of this." They told him not to tell the neighbors. Whoever wrote it could be one of them. A few days later, Maria stopped by the house with the kids. She checked the mail, another envelope. "Welcome again to 657 Boulevard. Do you need to fill the house with the young blood I requested? Once I know their names, I will call to them." Maria dropped the letter and ran out of the house. Police opened an investigation. They canvassed the block, asking who'd lived there longest. One older couple said something strange. "The Langfords, next door. They've been here forever." The son's a little odd. The Langford son, Michael, was in his 60s, lived with his mother, and often wandered the neighborhood at night. When questioned, Michael said the letters were a joke. But handwriting tests were inconclusive. The Broadduses installed cameras, motion lights. They even hired a private investigator, a former FBI agent. Nothing. Weeks passed. Then, a third letter arrived. "Where have you gone to? 657 misses you. It is waiting for you to move in. I will know when you do." At that point, they stopped sleeping in the house. The case spread through town. Neighbors whispered. Some blamed the Broadduses, claiming it was a hoax for attention or a way to back out of the mortgage. But they'd already poured their savings into renovations. When police asked who could have known the children's nicknames, Derek said quietly, "Only people we've spoken to here, in the yard." A few months later, another family bought the house, and the letters stopped. For a while. In 2016, the new owners received their own letter. It read, "You wonder who the watcher is. Turn around. Maybe you've spoken to me. Maybe I'm the one who drives by when you leave. Welcome again to my home." They moved out within weeks. The investigation remains unsolved. No fingerprints, no camera footage, no DNA. Whoever wrote those letters still owns 657 Boulevard, at least in their mind. If you're hearing this right now, maybe check your mailbox. You never know who's been watching. Find the secret word "blue porch" hidden somewhere in this story. Comment the timestamp. If you found this story chilling and want more real-life mysteries and true crime tales, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a story that will keep you on the edge of your seat.